Okay, so this is another video. I wanted to start out with my first session. It was so beautiful. I'm so thankful for it. It really was what opened my eyes or made me awake to the universe. It's like you always know that there's something, but before you actually have this session, you don't really know. And so when you go under a session with QHHT, quantum healing hypnosis technique, and with a professional practitioner of this technique, it's life-changing. I mean, it literally opens you to the universe. It really awakens you. And so just a little brief off of my first session ever. It was so incredible. You don't know where you're going to go. You don't know what's going to pop up. Most people have life issues and they kind of hold on to those. And so that's what this technique is the best about, because if you have any ailments, like anything wrong with you, aches and pains, sickness, those kind of things, and you're on prescriptions and you just have looked everywhere to have someone fix you, and that just doesn't happen, because we're always looking to others to fix us when really we can fix ourselves. And this technique proves it. And so anyway, going off of my first one, I went to the practitioner mostly because I really wanted to know. When I was little, I actually had a near-death experience. When I was 2, I was accidentally ran over by a horse. Horrible. Yes, little 2-year-old just trampled down by a horse. And the horse is so sorry, does not mean it, but it happened. Anyway, it's amazing what we can choose before coming into this life. What we choose, what we plan out. It's quite amazing. So I made an agreement with my parents that I would get ran over by a horse when I was 2, so that my parents would actually fall back in love. And that was the real gift of it. It was supposed to bring back love. It was supposed to reunite my parents. My parents had divorced or was going through a rocky time, and they were supposed to reconnect and say, wow, we really love each other and we really love our kids. But that did not happen. So it's kind of like, oh. So yeah, that left me with basically breaking the jaw. And what's amazing is when we went through the SC, with my first session, so of course I told the practitioner, and we asked my SC, which is my higher self, which is my oversoul, which is all-knowing, why that happened. And so my higher soul, my SC, whatever you want to call it, subconscious, basically said that we had agreed upon it and that it was supposed to bring love, but it didn't do that. So it's amazing what we'll actually do and what we'll agree to when we come here on Earth, since this is a school, life lessons, and we're limitations and we have emotions, and so that's what we're doing here. Anyway, I watched the whole scene again while I was under. It was quite amazing. It was like my self now was just in the little audience, like, okay, this is a movie. And that's how I literally felt as I watched what was happening. And my being was off to the side with another being, and we watched everything that happened. And basically a near-death experience where I was able to just basically sit next to my body as they took me to the hospital, tried to save my life, and obviously but it was amazing. Just wanted to put that story out there, because I still remember it, and I was 2, so I don't remember any of the time physically, but I only remember the time when I was out of my body, and that's all I remember. And I asked, well, I didn't ask, but my practitioner asked the SC why that happened and if it was my fault, and it had nothing to do with me. That's why I don't remember any physical pain. because they made sure that it was wiped out of my consciousness, because I would have been in severe pain, broken jaw, all of those things. I mean, 2 years old. I can't even imagine. Bless my heart. But it's okay, because obviously I survived. It was meant to be. It happened. It's okay that it happened. I love my parents no matter what. It wasn't me who had to learn the lesson. It was strictly up to my parents. So anyway, I really just wanted to put that story out there. It was incredible, and neat that we go through what we do and we choose what we do choose. That session was just really beautiful. It just woke me up more and more, and before I knew it, my momentum, my excitement came through. Okay, so anyway, just get a text. It's ridiculous. Anyway, all right, well, thank you so much for watching my video, and thanks for subscribing. If you have any comments or questions, please put them below. I would love to answer them. And just keep watching my channel, and I'll have more and more awesome content. Thank you.